What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. As you guys know, this whole situation with Brittany Renner is getting out of hand, and I feel so bad and stupid. You brothers told me that she was going to be a clapper. I was trying to defend her. I said, no, Brittany Renner, anybody can change.
Allahu Akbar.
She can also change. She didn't show any evidence of being claptastic. She didn't show any evidence of being a Weaver or a Sandler. She had changed her life, and that is exactly what I was looking at. And the thing about Brittany Renner, you know, from being just extremely a booty clapper online, and then putting on the garb and all of that, looking like a true Muslim woman, I thought it was very, very important. You know, I thought that was great. And content like this is what really was shocking.
Choose Islam. I didn't. I am a human with very limited power and awareness, but I have learned that God selects who he wills for his mercy. So let's start there, for those of you who don't think I'm qualified, okay? A lot of you claim to know my life story, why I do what I do. Well, then you would know that for quite a while I've been suffering. When did you notice that my smile began to look like a strain? And when you noticed, did you reach out? Okay. I've been in search of the truth my whole life, looking for some sort of guidance in the stars, astrology, numerology. But the truth is, the only guidance is God's guidance. And when you don't live for God, you live for others. My life has been a reflection of that. I have profited off my body, beauty, antics, often drunken, giving myself to the world, hoping for something back, wondering why I'm feeling empty, comfortable in my misery because I have known no other way. Mountains were moved in my life. We as humans would call them miracles, but to God.
Now, here's the issue with her. Okay, I want to deal with this from a logical perspective. When it comes to her, she was supposed to basically, you know, she was declining all of these offers to be like a second wife, and she said that she didn't like that. That was something that she really did not appreciate, and all of that. Okay, this is what she was saying. But however, this is what is interesting to me, family. That Kevin Gates, who's also a Muslim, she started appearing with him. Now, you know he's married to Drika and all of that, right? This is very interesting. Now she's been hanging out with this guy for I don't know how long. Now, all of a sudden, Kevin Gates has came out to confirm this.
Who wife?
I'm having them. You talking about my wife? You talking about this girl right here? I always wanted to do that.
No, I'm about to cry again.
Hey, Mom, I'm gonna tell you something. I don't care about what nobody say about me or what they think about me. You talking about people who ain't never killed nothing and ain't gonna never let nothing die. Nobody on this earth can stop breathing because of you. So your opinion don't even matter to me. I don't care how grandma say. I don't care what they say, baby. They ain't no prayer book.
Exactly.
I'm doing what a Muslim man supposed to do. Yeah. It take a village. I thought it was, yeah. Black people love to say, it take a village, but then once I become a village, right. Oh, it's a problem now.
Right.
We got a big old village, you heard?
Yeah, but you take care of the village. That's the difference.
I'm the chief of this.
You take care of everybody.
Mufasa.
Facts.
Yes, okay.
I look good.
You look amazing.
That's what I'm talking about, babes. That's what I'm support me. Celebrate me. Be out about me. That's what I'm. You know she out her top still. You know she still toe up, you heard? You know she out her mind still, you heard? Hey, you know they trying to give us a reality show.
I want to talk about this if I can. I want to discuss this. Is very important for me. Why is it important, O'Shea? Because what I'm seeing now is that these people are starting to really perverse Islamic faith, and they're getting involved in Islam just so that they can do whatever they want to do. Okay? And really what it is, it's kind of like, and I don't want to get into any trouble, but you have the Nation of Islam, which is already somewhat a strange derivative. I won't call it a perversion, but a strange derivative of Sunni Islam. Okay? It's a derivative. Some can say strange, some can say perversion. I'm not saying that. I would just say a derivative. Then you look at Nations of Gods on Earth, the 5% Nation. You guys would know them from like the Supreme Team and hip hop and all that. Clarence 13X, who brought in all of this stuff like, oh, you can now drink, you can use drugs. Okay, they called him the father. Okay, and so now, if you don't know, I believe he got killed in the late 60s, Clarence 13X, for actually giving out some of the secret teachings of the he was killed in 69 for basically giving out some of the teachings of the Nation of Islam, in which he shouldn't have done so. Okay, and people would say that this is a extreme perversion of Nation of Islam, allowing somebody to do whatever they felt like doing with no real rules. Okay, this is what a lot of Negro, a lot of the Negroes are doing with this sort of, Muslim movement. Look at Little Dirk, Aaron the Plumber. All of these guys are pretending to be Muslim, but it's like a perversion form of Islam in which you look and sound the part, but you still go out there and do hood stuff. Like, you're not legally married. You're not trying to be married in a way in front of an imam. There is no imam. So you're joining on one hand, but you're not following the rules. We could also say that's the case with Andrew Tate. It's just a joke. And it's hard to take it seriously. It really is. It's hard to take it seriously because you just can't take it seriously. And then when you think about it, it just looks stupid because it is stupid. And then basically you converted to Islam just so that you can get your cheeks clapped by Kevin Gates, who basically would tell his wife that, hey, I can have another wife, although not legally. And you guys are right. Brittany Renner is a side chick. She will always be a side chick, okay? The reality is that she converted to Islam because nobody else wanted Brittany Renner to wipe her up at the age that she was. That's the truth, okay? Nobody wanted to deal with her, all right? So now let's convert to Islam.
Allahu Akbar.
Let's rebrand. Let's say that we're not a booty clapper anymore. None of the guys won't take me seriously, okay? The guys don't like me. The men I want don't want me. It was already down bad because PJ Washington didn't even want me. He decided to go to some other person. So now I'm booty clapping it up, okay? Now I'm booty clapping it up. Now it's all bad. And this is the same thing. It was basically a play to rebrand to get with somebody who she really wanted to be with that was already married without really not following the rules, just so that you can appear to be different. And we call that in Christianity as a person that's a lukewarm believer. You are lukewarm. I don't think, in America, you can't have a second wife, okay? It's illegal. Is there a wedding in Islam? It is not. You are basically clapping her cheeks and playing with that lady's emotion. You know that lady you will never really be with that lady for real. You're not gonna leave Drika. You're doing whatever you want, which is okay. But at the same time, you're trying to make a booty clapper a wife. And a man can never make a booty clapper a wife. It just can't happen. You can try to make that happen and it won't happen. And that's all it is. And it's sad. And now I'm like, anybody can change. Can women change? They might change religions, but maybe can they change how they feel about certain dudes? Can they change their attraction? Is their attraction still stranger or stronger than the religion? I mean, we could talk about somebody. Let's look at somebody that has a sexual preference or somebody that's a con artist. Let's look at this. Many scammers. There was a bishop in New York, Lamar Whitehead. He was a scammer, became a bishop. Well, religion just allows him to scam legally, okay? It didn't make him stop to say that, oh, what I did was wrong. No, let me double down and continue on getting shady, doing shady things, booty clapping it up. That's really what it's like, okay? It's just crazy. So you never intended on changing in the religion. You're just using the religion to rebrand. You don't have any real intentions on being somebody different. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.